Everyone is unique in their own way.
Each of us holds our own hidden mysteries,
known only to ourselves. Our protagonist is no exception. This office worker is Kita,
someone who heads straight home after work, without stopping anywhere along the way.
like everyone in the company tonight.
Head out for drinks together, but he politely declined, citing he was busy. As soon as he entered the house, he started cooking. The reason why Kita came home early. Not to cook, but to go to bed early. It was only 7:30 when he went to bed and turned off the light. Since childhood, Kita have enjoyed fantasy books about the magical world. He has a special ability that every time sleep will enter the dream world. Kita's recent dream world is a world of magic and swords. We become an adventurer and go on adventures everywhere. Usually he will go hunting monsters. There are cases. Was beaten up by monsters and then suddenly woke up after the dream. Today when encountering a giant monster. But he fled to another place. This world is so real that it makes me doubt. Is this the real world? In this place, I met a girl from the Magi tribe. Although she looks quite young, she is over 100 years old, just in time to go exploring the ruins, so he asked Magi to come with him. She was not interested in that place, and was about to decline. Kita said he would share his lunchbox with her. Magi heard that and immediately agreed. The place the two of you are going to is the Nazu ruins. This place collapsed thousands of years ago. But the strange thing is this place, there was no sign of a fight. Under the rubble. And inside Magi, use magic, create the spirits of light. The whole space inside. Found a round table ahead. The two decided to stop here to rest. And lunch. Magi just opened the food box that Kita brought along. Then the eyes lit up. Just took a bite of the rice roll and couldn't stop praising it as delicious. Combined with bottled tea. It's Jack's number. She praised the food Kita brought and wondered. Why have I never seen them before? He explains these dishes are not in this world. Two people were engrossed in conversation without saying anything, unaware that someone is watching. After resting, both of them continued to go inside to investigate. When passing a road, Magi immediately pulled Kita back, because there are monsters guarding ahead. She was anxiously preparing for battle. Then unexpectedly Kita again actively approached the monster. He thought there would be a dramatic battle. Then how the hell do we high-five the monster? Since coming to this world, he has the special ability to understand and speak with any species. This monster is also your acquaintance. When we tell the monster, let no in. This ruin has a dragon in labor. Tell them to be careful. Magi is extremely confused, because dragons are extremely ferocious when giving birth. But the magic of night vision is up. Taki helps him see. There is a dragon under the black hole. Look at its shape and the amount of magic it radiates. She boldly guessed this was an evil dragon. While it was still not awake, the two people were planning to leave. Then suddenly a door appeared blocking the entrance. The dragon also woke up because of the loud noise. Not yet had time to do anything to the dragon, has accumulated magic power to release fire. And Taki hugged Magi tightly, a bit regretfully, because the dragon egg has not been seen yet. He woke up in bed. And time has passed one night. Still thinking about the experiences. I see something is wrong. When a side leg is raised. Taki moved closer and opened Ra's legs. Then in front of him was Magi. He startled and stepped back, sitting in a corner. Wait until it is light. Magi just woke up. See Taki. She said good morning, without realizing he was not wearing any clothes. Taki's face was red, because he had washed his eyes so early in the morning. Marie realized she had nothing on her. Then scream and crawl under the blanket. Tacky sorry justification. I have never laid a finger on her. She angrily threw the pillow at him, wanting him to give it to her. Something to wear. Then Tacky asked to leave work early to buy underwear for the company. At the store, the mothers were talking about the guy staring at the underwear. He quickly bought things and then ran home. Just entered the house, Magi asked him where this place was. You think? Suddenly teleported to a strange world, so she must be shocked. But it turns out I just think too much. Her eyes were shining. Because you live in a place as high as this, you must be very rich, still very excited to go down below. Anyway, I have asked for leave today, and he told her. Let's go see cherry blossoms. Then explain everything. She wore the clothes he had prepared, and complimented them on how beautiful they were. The ghost guessed that this was the Japan he had told about. Before going out, Taki gave her a hat to cover her ears. Very confident at first. But when she sat in the car, Jun was shaking, forced him to drive as slowly as possible. Into a restaurant, he told himself. When sleeping, one often enters the dream world. After death will be teleported back. But I don't understand WHY Magi is also teleported according to. Taki suddenly remembered that Ray hugged her tightly before he died. So just need to hug her to sleep at night. Was able to return to the old world. No more worries. Magi actively enjoys the local specialties. Then go with me to see the flowers bloom. Look at Magi. Under the cherry blossoms made Taki a little moved. The two of them walked together all afternoon until evening. Look at the scene. Beautiful before the eyes. Magi asked if she couldn't return to her old world. Then what but when we have a little response? If so, then two people can live together. Both can explore Japanese cuisine together. She is so happy. Use hat to cover his red face. Back home, Magi was still very happy about today's experience. Taki told her to take a shower, and turned on the hot water for her. Oh, so surprising. I wonder if he has secretly learned some magic. He gave her shower gel to choose from according to her preference. Magi is like a child going from one surprise to another. She also considers herself a noble. Just received such treatment. Evening when we use available food. Rework a bit. Look at food. Delicious and fragrant in front of Meiji, very excited. See Taki before eating delicious structure. She also babbled Theo. Just ate her taste buds exploded. She also worried that after. Ate a delicious dish like this and returned to the old world. Then nothing can satisfy my stomach. He went wondering. I don't understand why one can only bring food and water to the dream world. I also try to bring many other things. Like a flashlight or a clock without doge. He saw she seemed curious about it. He immediately turned off the lights and turned on the flashlight to scare people. But Meiji's face was still gloomy because she was getting used to it. With modern technology here, she judges whether there is an eye manipulating, causing them to be transported to another world. Then ask me. I told him something. As he began to enter the dream world. Things that go into dreams. It happened so long ago that I can't remember clearly. Leave that aside. Move to. The main problem is if they come to the transparent world again, will appear at the location where they died. Now need to think of a way to deal with it. With the dragon as they teleport there. Two people think of many options, like using dragon eggs as hostages. Magi immediately rejected it because the dragons would be very angry if they dare touch the eggs. It will chase after revenge at home even if it can escape. Taki asked her what she knew about the dragon. According to the knowledge of Magi, this dragon thousands of years ago destroyed many islands. He interrupted, because what I want to know is trivial things. As its preference. She doesn't know what he is thinking, but still tell a rumor. Long ago, someone has seen. It turned into a human and sneaked into the city. But it did nothing and disappeared in the port town. Oh my gosh. Taki suddenly realized something and ran to his refrigerator and smiled. Magi was very happy at night because the bed is very soft. Taki now realizes the biggest problem. Not the dragon but the sleeping June. Together. See, she is calling me. He calmed himself down and went to lie down. Because we were lying in the same bed and just turned around, met each other, making both shy. To be able to take her along, he had to suppress the beast in person and hugged her tightly. Both gradually fell asleep. And then they successfully entered the world in the model. The dragon slowly appeared and lashed its tail at them. Taki pulled her aside in time to avoid the attack. He told the dragon that he had no bad intentions, but came just to see what the dragon egg looked like. Then take out the secret weapon, which is a bottle of beer. According to information provided by Magi, the dragon disappears at Porto Loi. I have been there too. And the specialty there is barley beer. I guess the dragon really likes this beer. So I brought beer from home to show my gratitude. After opening the bottle, he let it smell the beer. The dragon gradually calmed down. It speaks. A human can speak dragon language. More than yesterday, it blew up 2 people, but now they have one scratch appear. That is interesting. Tacky people, no concealment, but tell him about the possibility. Go into your own dream. The dragon then used his tail to bring 2 people down to his nest, see the eggs. Smelling something strange, he asked Taki if he was hiding anything. He suddenly realized his lunchbox, then said he would take it out. The dragon immediately stopped. It thinks talking in this body is too inconvenient. Use magic immediately. Magi was excited to see dragon magic. The dragon vomited a mass of slime from its stomach, and from within a woman appeared. According to Magi, this is a sub-dragon. Look at the delicious food box on Taki's hand. She shyly said she would change it for you, one of my dragon scales, to get lunchbox. Taki doesn't know about its uses, but it seemed Magi liked it so much that he agreed. Female dragon eats ravenously. Once choked, drink the beer Taki just poured. Just 1 box is nothing. She fell into despair because she had just eaten, and it was all gone. Taki took out the remaining food box. The dragon gave him the stone. Have your blood in exchange. Magi is extremely shocking. With 2 lunch boxes, you can exchange for 2 luxury items. Dragon's blood can cure all diseases. Dragon scales are rare materials. There may even be war over it. Use it aside. Taki will return to Japan first. Should go anywhere. I am a little sad, because I'm about to say goodbye to Magi. Then she said she would always be with him. Since that day, Magi has been diligently studying Japanese every day. During the day, Taki goes to work, and at night he buys food to cook dinner. Life of 2 people like a married couple. The newlyweds were very curious after the move. So will their belongings be moved? Or they will fall out and be picked up by someone else? Magi, I have a headache because I can't hang out all day. She still has a job at the Magic Research Society. K2 has gradually adapted to sleeping together. To enter the dream. Taki thinks about 2 months. Magi can communicate. And when they leave, do the 2 still hug before bed like now? Come to dream world. The items are still intact. Let me take out the map and show you the ruins that they will go. The distance from here to there has to cross 2 countries. If you walk, it will take at least 2 weeks. Taki told her not to worry and picked her up. He tested his teleportation. Immediately a hole appeared on the ground, causing both of them to fall down. Space below infinity 3 dark. This is the exception of the most common quotient. Very few people use it, so few people know about it. You can teleport once a day. It will take them about 20 minutes to reach the ruins. Want to come? Taki tells Magi to be careful, because up until now he always went alone. I don't know what would happen if I lost her. Magi worriedly sat close to him. Not long after they arrived at the ruins. This ruin was formerly a quarry. A lot of people gathered here to mine magic stones. For some reason, magic stone. And it was no longer exploitable, so the ruins were abandoned. I think my story will be interesting. But looking back, Magi was exhausted because of the hot desert weather of this place. He tried to entice just a little further, and there Magi agreed to stand by just a little longer. But after a few steps she fainted. Luckily, the two of them later reached the ruins. Taki wondered if there were any more magic stones here. But we'll surely find something interesting. But while talking, suddenly he felt something. But just think, went deep into the ruins there was an oasis. Taki said he would eat and rest on the rock next to him. This time the dish is fried rice with dumplings. Magi enjoys the meal and praises. Taki turns food into new dishes. Then both. She opened her status board and found out his level is 7. 2. She has not seen AI reach that level yet. He also looked back and saw that her skill was memorization and increase accuracy. This is also the reason why can she memorize new languages so quickly. As far as I know, then Magi's spirit mage form is unique. Only the chosen ones can handle it. Stranger than my skill is the illusion swordsman, a skill she had never heard of before. In the dilapidated houses in the ruins, there is a group of robbers discussing. Taki looks weak, so let the monsters handle it. Magi demonstrates the skills of spirit magicians. Show me different from normal magicians. They will use magic wand to chant, and the spirit wizards will summon the spirit Ra and command them. Just then a monster emerged from the lake. He told her to step back and then used her skills. Instantly move up. Kill the monster. Surprised her. Another monster appeared. Taki teleported alone and killed them all. The robbers then realized that the situation was not good. Boss standing Ray used skill. Taki's pocket magic eye. Have treasure. He gives people drag a child to threaten. It attacked 2 people below. The child with tears in his eyes could only listen to Theo. After killing all the monsters, the 2 people were talking. Then Taki felt the presence. Looked up and saw a child holding some kind of pearl. The ground began to shake. From under the lake, a terrifying monster emerged. Just its roar has immense power. Taki was startled because his teleportation skill was gone, and speed needs to be at close range. The monster launched a move aimed at 2 people. He hugged Magi, and the 2 people was teleported back to reality. He hugged Magi tightly. The 2 people who just strung together must have been robbers. Have followed them. And the kid looked scared as if he was being forced. Because today is Saturday day off. Taki decides to go out with Magi. 2 people go out for a walk, breathe fresh air at. Taki asks Magi if he can talk with water spirit. She or herself, no sense of spirit presence. It seems that this world of spirits does not exist. Magi's current experience is similar, like Taki before Kia, when he just came to the dream world. Know nothing. heard a cat noise coming from afar. Masivo was very excited because this was the first time she saw them. I guide her slowly. Because cats are extremely alert. Only if they agree let her touch. Then she can touch. Cat, after licking Tay, he sat still and stared at her. Magi couldn't resist stroking its head. She even happily shouted at Taki, sitting next to cannot help laughing, to help Magi learn Japanese faster. He took her to the library to get 10 books. In the dream world, very rare books, so she was surprised when there were so many here. Taki plans to borrow a children's book for Marie to study. She looked at Theo and saw that the other side was full of children. Then angry, she asked if he considered her a child. Taki tried to defend them by saying they were just taking a look. If you don't like it, then it's okay. Mouth says do not like, but just looking at the colorful pile of books, her eyes lit up. The book she was holding Taki had read before. The story is about a cat's adventures. Magi is still a bit divided because there are still many words she cannot read. Taki said he would read it to her, made her very happy to choose a few more books. Until I met the keeper to borrow a book. Taki and the girl were surprised because they were friends. I saw him hanging out with a beautiful girl. Then tease. Taki lies to Magi that he is a relative from abroad. She is studying Japanese, so she borrowed children's books. When viewing Taki's information, she realized that the two people lived in the same apartment building. She suggested that if possible, she would occasionally go out to eat with the king, and her purpose is to be friends with Michie. Come home. While he was cooking Magi. Come ask about how to use the cartoon disc. Why do people say they can see moving images? But she saw nothing. Taki showed her how to use it by putting it in the player. Can only be viewed. She was fascinated by moving images on television. Cooked snack. Taki entered the room and pulled the curtains to transform the room, like a movie theater. The scene in the cartoon is a peaceful village. It reminded Taki of his old home. Magi really wanted to go there once, so he asked her to go with him. Go next time. Two people watch cartoon together. Seeing Magi so attentive, he was also happy. A moment later the movie ended. Magi pounced on him. She exclaimed although she didn't understand much about the content, but it feels so good. Then she begged him for something. Then touched Taki's face, making him blush. I thought she wanted to do something bad. Then she asked him to let her see it again. I lost interest in the cartoon, so I turned it back on for her to watch dinner and then went to work. While he was cooking and Magi was taking a bath, earthquake occurred. The house shook and the lights flashed. Not long after, Magi shyly went out sorry. Because of the loss of temper earlier. Two people do not think about it anymore. And start dinner. Taki prepared curry. She screamed because of the spiciness just after eating. But the more you eat, the more you can't stop. Play all day then now. They just remembered the monster in the dream world. Contradictory. While Magi was worried, Taki was very calm. I promise it won't be dangerous anymore. Because after a day, then his long-range teleportation skill was recover. When to dream world, they will try to find out about the child Kia. If it is really forced, then we'll help it. Magi saw that child yesterday. Half cat. A race skilled in using magic stones. When it was time for Taki to go to bed, he read a book, borrowed for you to listen. Since she arrived, his world seemed to have changed to be more colorful. Since childhood. Child for sale. Mei was given a magic stone by her grandfather. He said this is one of the magic stones. Have great power. And it is the cause. Causing the whole village to be destroyed. Back to reality, the child was holding a stone and crying, calling his grandfather's name. Taki and Magi have now returned to the dream world. There are two missions: rescue the child and chase away the wedding. He warned her in case she encountered danger. Then report immediately. Magi summons Ray, the combined light spirits, with magic to control them to fly around him. Right away, the spirits turned into a cloak of light. Stealth cover her whole body. Taki was extremely surprised, told her not to try too hard, and then went to rescue the child in Dongthap. Taki teleports to the rooms on the cliff. As per original strategy, then the child might be guarded by robbers. They will let them see them. Then the robbers will let the child summon the monster. Taki will take that opportunity to approach it. After identifying the room where the robbers were standing, he gave the news to Mary. Across, she also summoned a bunch of fire spirits and let them crawl into the sand. Start the battle. She controls a 0 T-star. The robbers discovered the two people and took action. The child immediately appeared to summon the monster. Magi is in the cloak. Invisible command the spirits to distract monster direction. After the attack, the spirit will burrow into the sand and let other spirits attack from another direction. Because of attack from many directions to make monsters don't know how to respond. Then take this opportunity to move closer to the baby. The baby was shaking with fear. Seeing Taki, he was startled and fell backwards. It asked if he came to kill him. He observed the child being magically shackled. He gently approached and spoke. Do not want to harm, but came to help the boy. The child was amazed when he can understand and speak the language of his tribe. The child was less scared. Said that the Miyu tribe loved. So he and his grandfather always lived in seclusion. So one day the robbers appeared. Burn everything down and take him away. Taki also understood roughly. He stretched out his hand and told the boy to come with him. Boy bet trust. He was in tears. Don't want to use magic stone to harm others. The robbers do not know. Since when did it appear behind the two people? Such asked them to remove the handcuffs on the baby Ray. The boss agreed to smash the stone that linked the portal, on condition that he hands over the raw treasure. When I smile, I know for sure that even if I give up, then they will kill me too. So he teleported and smashed the stone. The handcuffs and ankle cuffs on the child also disappeared. The angry boss ordered his men to kill him. Taki whispered something, with the boy then teleported to avoid the slash. A big robber rushed up. Saw he was not using a weapon, makes me think he wants to hit Tay. Unexpectedly the robber used skills. Turn your arm into a shield. The robber wanted to push Taki down the cliff. But in dangerous situation he also not hide anymore, but use new skill to disappear. It turns out that all this time was just your illusion. He appeared beside the hiding child. In a room. Taki said, just now was skill. Allow me to create an illusion of myself. That's why he has the virtual swordmaster profession. Then Taki, suddenly, appeared around the robbers were looking for. With skills like hacking games, you make them miserable. Magi reported the situation to the monster that had burrowed underground. Taki hasn't reached the final step yet because he has a bad feeling. The robber boss did not move but stood still. He used his divine sense to observe below and discovered the location of the Magi. He ordered his two henchmen to go downstairs and capture Magi. Taki immediately teleported to stop it. This is his real plan. The robber created a fireball aimed at THREE people. Luckily Taki jumped out in time, so he suffered minor burns. His two henchmen were burned alive. The robber confidently said that he could guess the location. Taki is about to move. That is beside him. Looked to the side and saw the boy had been caught by the robber. He had to teleport there to save the baby. The robber said his prediction. That's when the dog translates. I can't carry heavy things. Otherwise he would have run away with the baby. Taki just smiled, threw sword into some furniture, then hugged the baby and moved. Also because of heavy weight. 2 people can only move a short distance. Fall into the abyss. People use their bodies to support the baby. Then move to avoid the arrows from the bandits. The boss went crazy and ordered that Cho must be captured. Then suddenly an explosion. From the sand up. From the pile, sand monster revealed destroys bridge. The robbers are standing. Then look at the 2 people. Taki worries if he dies now, will be teleported to Earth. But then Magi won't be able to go along. Only way to try to defeat the monster. But don't understand why. The monster stood still again. The tentacles of a fade. It approached the boy as if looking for something. The boy suddenly remembered what his grandfather had told him when the Hegemon clan excavated and found the magic stone. Also awakens the monster. The village was also destroyed by that monster. Suddenly understood the monster. Sleeping underground. With magic stone. Then one day the stone was mined. So it woke up to find the stone. The boy also understood what he should do and return the stone. The monster got what he wanted. And also crawled back into the ground. Unexpected. After it leaves, a giant maze appears. Magi ran over and was also very surprised about this. She found the boy Miyu to be an easygoing half Miyu. Then hugged tight. Taki then also reported about the labyrinth. Giant for military investigation. Taki really wants to explore that maze. But Magi, I wonder if she is licensed by the Guild of Mages. Because the level is still low. The Mages Guild will send a powerful mage. And other experience to investigate. I'll leave it for next time. Because I just want to be with her. Evil Dragon did not expect that they could open the maze. Its eggs have now also begun to hatch. Back to the real world. That morning 2 people ate cake for breakfast. I don't understand why she looks a little sad. Turns out it's about not being licensed. Taki's legs are not allowed to go exploring. He did not care about that problem. When preparing to go to work, then suddenly Magi pulled his shirt, wanting to say something but stopped. On the train. Taki feels with his current strength. If you go into the maze, danger will not be able to protect Meiji. Same as last time, he made the mistake of falling for the robber's trick. Their current team both have attack profession. I really want to rent a tank. But the problem is no money. So you need to get stronger quickly. To be able to explore the maze with her. At home, Magi started cleaning the whole house. After cleaning, then she studied hard to watch cartoons. By noon she remembered what Taki had taught her. I have marinated the chicken. Just put it in the oven and it's ready to eat. Magi was so eager to eat. She suddenly thought of a better way to eat. It is watching cartoons while eating. At the same time, Taki was eating bread at the company. I would be amazed if I ate with Magi. Even if it is ordinary bread, it is still delicious. Anything else? Suddenly Ichi texted to ask Magi, "Do you like comic books?" Then she invited him and Magi to dinner together. She will also invite her husband to come along. If it was before, I would have refused. But now there is Magi. He wanted to help her improve her communication skills, so agreed. Evening after work. Taki and Marie went to the cafe to wait. She felt the atmosphere. This place is completely different from the previous restaurant. 2 people have been there. Look at the coffee cup ahead. She tried it and grimaced because it was so bitter. Taki laughed and added sugar. She tried it again. I never thought a glass of water could taste so good. He saw Taki staring at him. She asked if there was anything on her face. But recently he kept looking at her and smiling. Taki calmly replied, "I'm always attracted to her. That's why I look like that." It just so happened that Ichi and his wife had arrived at this time. Ichi's husband Tozu also came to say hello. Taki introduces Meiji to you. Look at the way she babbles Japanese introduction. Be a couple. Feels so lovely. Todu had just finished speaking when his wife gave him a beating. The four then changed locations. Go to a fancy restaurant. Taki looked at the price of the food with some worry. He breathed a sigh of relief because he could pay. Tozu said he would pay for the whole meal. Taki wants to refuse, but Tozu was very enthusiastic, so he had to accept. The dish has just been made into Meiji. Was surprised because it was so beautifully decorated. She is like a country girl who has just come to the city. Say no to food. Four people happily chatted and laughed all afternoon. Next dish will be foie gras. As soon as she ate it, she immediately fell in love with its deliciousness. Meiji grabbed the collar. Taki yelled, "If you keep eating delicious food like this, then later, can you eat food in the dream world?" He laughed and teased her. Then suddenly he realized something. Look ahead, see Ichi. And Tozu was staring at them. He pushed her away. Issei asked if the two weren't relatives, because they look so close. I also think that the two are dating. Made him choke while drinking wine. After eating, they go eat sweets to avoid mouth. Ichi and Meiji. He said make plans for the upcoming vacation. We'll go to grandparents' house. But there is one problem, is not knowing where to go to play. Tiu immediately suggested a hot spring that he and his wife often go to. Meiji was very curious, so they both decided to go there together. Not long after, Tozu and Ichi were still hanging out separately, so they split up the group. When the couple left, Marie shared, she felt a little scared eating with strangers. Whether in the old world or Earth, there is only Taki, is someone she feels comfortable talking to. Then thank you for everything. Taki also thanked her for her presence. But his worldview has also changed. Under the dim street light, two people slowly hold hands and return home together. After information about the ancient labyrinth was revealed, there were many people coming to see. Head of announcement. Everyone is cheering for the exploration of the maze, including Taki and Meiji. After the presentation, everyone is trying to gather more information. Said he would also go collect Hem, then Meiji breathed evenly to gain courage. But she said then she adjusted her collar. He looked like a wife advising her husband. Suddenly both of them realized and felt embarrassed. Meiji pulls Taki, go talk to a famous magician named Aza. He also knew that they were the ones who discovered the labyrinth. Very funny old man. Just met in Taki's body. Only half human. Mr. Cho said the people around here are all royalty. Shows that this exploration is very large in scale. Taki asks about Magic Stone, then he doesn't know much about it. For nearly 200 years there has been no information about the labyrinth. Make it seem like it has been wiped out. He called the guy named Hakam to talk. He is the leader in the exploration of the maze. This time, I want Taki not to run around when he enters the maze. Taki agreed because using Sao also needed to wait for Meiji, get a license from the association before going with her. The old man told him not to worry about these two children. Both are very smart and not childish at all, because the two of them live together. The crowd around immediately started to praise Taki. But it's awesome too. Two people with red faces explained that they just held hands, but did nothing. Before going to the Magician's Guild, the two of you need to go to a place, but due to the harsh sunlight, Meiji cannot walk. Taki then led her into a clothing store. Looking at the clothes here made her blush a little. But since Taki chose them, she wore them. When he finished changing, Taki looked at her without taking his eyes off her. The shop owner also told him to put on the scarf for her to do. Magi is like a bride about to get married. Then the two people went to Harem's place. Miyu boy is currently working here because cannot use the language of half-demon. So he asked Taki to help translate. In the past, he also tried to teach Miyu the language here, but it seems to be unsuccessful. Harem took out a stone institute that was found. I want Taki to ask Miyu to help me appraise it. Is this magic stone? After closing the room door, Miyu channels her inner strength. Make the stone glow. The stone also gradually changed color. Called the purification process. Although the energy in the stone seems weak, that this is exactly the magic stone. Get the answers you want. Harem immediately reported to the superiors. I also thank Taki, in his spare time teaching Miyu human language. There is still time. Taki invites Miyu to have lunch with the two of them. The boy still doesn't know how to eat the strange food ahead. Then Miyu stuffed it into his mouth. First time, Miyu got to eat so well that he had to exclaim. When finished eating, Taki take out the dragon scales and the dragon bloodstone from the bag. Thanks to Miyu for the appraisal, as agreed to check and surprised, because inside them there is a huge source of magic power. You can't even judge it accurately. How many seals are inside, uncle? See the dragon scales flashing and glowing. Two people worry that the female dragon is in danger, so the two decided to go there for a trip. At the meeting of the mages, the manager is announcing, will elect participants in the maze exploration trip. After Magi returns, everyone in the club was talking. Will AI be able to explore such a high-level maze? A greenhead nominated. I am the only one here qualified to participate. Magi's master refused, because she knew for sure he would cause trouble there. There are a few people here who are qualified to go, but I don't know what the blue hair guy did, that those people were silent. The manager finalized the person selected to go on the exploration. We'll notify later. Taki and Magi are now in the ruins, and guided by monsters. The monster recently meet female dragon person and often hear scary sounds. Make you too a little worried. Into the dark room. Suddenly heard strange sound and bright eyes. When the spirit of light lights up the room, then realized that it was a bunch of baby dragons. The female dragon transformed into human form when giving out what needs to be given. Taki suddenly indulged Ra and gave Ra an empty lunchbox. Looked at the box, there was no food left. She broke down crying. Lately have to take care of my baby. Still have to use magic to feed them. So busy that there is no time to eat. But Taki and Margie happily travel and eat delicious food together. Taki was helpless and could only invite her to go with him. Hot springs coming soon with me and Margie. She happily agreed immediately. Go out and the ghost will pinch your cheeks and scold you. What do you want to say next time? The time after that, Taki and Magi all focused on doing their own work, in association and company. After many days of hard work, finally the holiday has come. That day when they arrived at the ruins, cool female dragon person, then the blue-haired guy and his followers secretly followed. They don't understand two people to the ruins. What does this do? Moreover, the scary lizard monster, now talking to people. The green-haired guy is standing outside. Use your own skills. Look into that stinking room, what's up? He shivered when he saw the creature inside. Is the dragon, blue hair name, I don't know if I'm seeing things or not, was discovered by the female dragon. She controlled two stone statues to attack, scared them out of their wits and luckily ran away in time. After 3 people slept together, the female dragon was also teleported to Japan. Taki woke up with 2 people and saw a pair of mountains in front of him. Then dare not move. Unexpectedly, the female dragon was dreaming. Pull him back, make him suffocate, scream. Magi woke up startled and saw this scene and shouted Theo. Naked dragon woman sees this special world. When Magi blinded me from seeing, the female dragon also had no choice but to wear a shirt not suitable for her hot couple. Moreover, the female dragon also has horns and cannot go out. The female dragon person found it really troublesome. Immediately used a little magic to hide the horn and tail. Then create an outfit for yourself. Just like normal people. In the car, she didn't seem surprised. Magi's demeanor was completely different from when he first rode the bike. She is still like a child now, when seeing skyscrapers. The female dragon told the two of them not to call her that anymore because her name is Giza. Taki told Magi to take out the ra he had prepared this morning. These are pre-made rice balls. Magi and Giza both loved this dish. Giza also took a whole pile of rice for himself. Not long after 3 people arrived. Magi still has problems with his ears. You should wear a hat before going out. Ray thought for a moment, then used magic on her head. Immediately her ear disappeared. But actually Magi is being covered under the diseased hair. Solved the problem so far. Magi was so happy that he rushed to hug Giza. Taki treated 2 people to a local specialty. Neither of them looked interested, because it was just sweet potatoes covered in sauce. Don't judge a book by its cover. When eaten, both immediately became loyal fans of this dish. After walking for a while, they arrived at the hot spring inn. The boys around are all attracted by 2 beautiful girls. There was also a hot tub in the room Taki rented. I took care of Magi's ears. Discovered by others, should rent a room with private hot tub. Now solved thanks to Ra. Should be able to shower outside. The 3 people did not hesitate and immediately ran to soak in the tub. Large bathtub view. Dira was about to jump in to soak, but was stopped by Magi. She heard Taki say before taking a bath, need to shower with cold water. 2 people are extremely satisfied when soaking in the tub. It seemed like all the previous fatigue had disappeared. Gia asked Magi about the Xiao Labyrinth exploration trip. Magi suddenly realized that Ray had always been family through dragon scales. Follow them. At first the family was worried. Taki has the ability to travel between 2 worlds, will be exploited by bad guys. 2 people returned to the room and saw Giza is whining because they are taking too long. Make her wait forever. Taki quickly called for rice to coax her. I feel like life is not worth NDTO at all. After a day of fun, Margie tired fell asleep. Giza feels this human world is really interesting. She asked in Taki's mind, always thinking about Magi. Then she blamed. 2 people only think about having fun together, without caring about her. Taki had to stop the car to buy her some water to calm her down. He explained, if she goes out like that, what will happen to the house and children? Racho said her body has 7 cores. Should use the original, stay home and take care of the kids. It's okay to go back a little now and then. Realize you are worried. She will be in danger and can no longer take care of her child. Giza said she used her power as a shield. Depends on the number of bento that you exchange. Come to Dream World. Their team now has THREE people. Taki tells Giza to keep his dragon identity a secret. Avoid scaring people. She also listened to Thea and hid her ears and tail. At this time, the blue-haired guy and his subordinates appeared to block the way. Magi realized this is one of the strongest magicians. At the meeting, he came to ask Taki, is the one who discovered the maze. Then let me ask, where did you go last night? Every evening it seems like existence is erased. Taki realizes he's been following him all this time. He is arrogant. Want you to reveal the monster deep in the ruins. What is it? Taki asked him what he would do if he confessed Ra. Blue hair name still will peel Ra to see if he is a monster or not. Then he created 2 swords. Control them to rotate. And his subordinates created the type of translation that he wanted to deliver. Magi and Giza go. Taki asked Giza if he had anything to fight with. She made a bored face and threw him a black stick. Sword. He asked Jira to take care of Magi, then confront the blue-haired guy. He controlled the sword to attack, then Taki used teleport to dodge. He looked around. Not see. The remaining bars suddenly emerged from underground. At the Wizards Guild now. The Magi Master used magic to create a circle. Help people watch the game. Crowd of people. The green-haired guy is bullying others again. Taki will surely get better this time. Back to battle. Taki has another skill. It is to remember the opponent's attack. Then he can dodge the attack. His repetition. The angry blue-haired man mocked him and only knew how to dodge the attack. Let him have his way and attack. But that is just an illusion. He suddenly appeared from behind. Then I don't understand how he can still block it. At the Magi, the little boy kept bouncing because he was about to be tortured. 2 people to death. It observed something unusual at Giza, but still used magic. She used Forbidden's magic to summon the ghost dragons. There are very few people in the world who can control them. Tiger doesn't roar but thinks it's Hello Kitty. D-Ra. Transform into dragon form and control the dragon form. Swallow the dragons from the ground. Realize her aura is dragon person. The little girl was so scared that she didn't dare move. Magi ran to tell Ra to scare the children. That was enough for her to retract her dragon form. Taki is having a hard time right now, when the green hair guy can harden the arm to block the attack. After dodging his knife, he moved to the back, but he smiled and easily dodged the move. I don't understand why he could dodge the move. We're not seen like that. His skill is not actually divine eye, but predict the future. The green-haired guy won't leave me alone. He read the future, so you can see where he will move to. He commanded the swords to rush there, cut across Taki's face, then kicked him into the river. Gia and Magi were now on the other side, calling out. She said she felt bored seeing his ability. Magi wanted to help but was refused by him, because I've thought of a way to deal with it. Green hair guy see Ra, then realized she was the dragon under the ruins. Such asked if he used the skill of predicting the future to get all the treasures under the maze. Said then he also did not forget to tease him. A few sentences made him mad. He created a bunch of clones that attacked from multiple directions when the sword was caught by him in danger. He immediately dropped the sword and kicked him in the face. Although the subject is correct, but only received 1 kick and was knocked down by him. At the Magicians Guild, everyone congratulated and praised Taki. Not long after, 3 people arrived at the Magicians Guild. Met the head of this place as an old man. 3 people were granted permission to explore the maze by him. Magi's master also came to congratulate. She was even more surprised when the old man and Giza were acquaintances. 2 people were former allies. Fight together. As for the green-haired guy, he was imprisoned. Then 3 people went back to the maze area to explore. Feeling the smell of the dragon, the boy was scared and ran 10 meters away. Giza asked him to give him some power. Into the stone stained with his blood. Then adjust the shape. Turn it into a magic wand. Giza carved Magi's name on it and gave it to her. 3 people stood before the giant maze. Around the maze, there are now shops springing up. Gia Bao will stop here to let 2 people have time to date and hold hands. The lovers are secretly happy because of love. This palace is going to be famous. Then many people will come. Make their business flourish. When we came to ask to buy a tent, then the 2 merchants made unpleasant faces. Don't want to sell to children. They also chased him away. must when Magi get a license, then they will agree to sell, but pay a steep price. A man's voice rang out. Tell them to stop slashing people like that. I am Reza from Thao San family. Seeing him, the two merchants spoke softly. Sell them the tent. Reza not only helps two people rent tents, but also lend them things. I feel it is the right thing to do because this country is very barren. Thanks to two people who discovered the maize, that many people come to promote economic development. This red-haired girl is the captain of Zaza. She gave Taki an expensive jar of tea to meet. When she goes, Zero's subordinate came to say if you keep doing that, then it is no different from the name 300 trays. I'm a coward, and I can't do anything. The furniture inside is very complete. Nothing is missing. Taki told Giza that he wouldn't be going to Japan with them tonight, because there is work to do. So there are only two people going together. Wake up the next day. He told her to get the jar on Ra's pillow. Then Taki brought Theo the premium tea from the dream world. Sun can bring water and food from reality into dreams, so he tried to bring it out of his dream and succeeded. Two people eating cake and drinking tea is very relaxing. Taki exclaimed, it's been a long time since the two of them were alone together like this. I feel like the house is quiet without me. Because Taki was off today, he invited her to come together, cook something. Magi happily agreed, and the two went to the supermarket together. Because she did not know about the price of the products, Taki must choose again wallet-friendly items. After shopping, we went to the park together. Magi had a great time eating ice cream for the first time. Suddenly she thought of Giza. I wonder what she is busy with. Taki thinks Giza wants to give the two of them some private space. She suddenly remembered the time Giza acted as her advisor. Go home and start cooking. I wonder if she can cut it or not. Then Meiji scolded her. Although Sao used to live alone, she still knows how to cook. Just finish saying Meiji tears, non-stop pouring out while cutting onions. Two people like a happy couple cooking curry. Just half a day, so in the dream world it is also midnight. While Giza was sitting alone watching the moon, Taki he went to bed to call her to eat curry. The family was helpless, so she created conditions for the two to live without taking advantage. After the appearance of the family, the house became extremely noisy. Curry-eating family like hungry ghosts. Gia is very good at making this dish. Ask about work. Is your office very busy? Taki also shared, although busy, this month has Golden Week, so he got a lot of rest. Taki and Magi both had plans. During that time, two people will take the high-speed train to go home. Just saw the magnificent ship on the phone. Giza really wanted to go along. Magi took out Ray and showed her 2 expensive train tickets. Giza held the ticket and asked if there were only 2 tickets, so she and Magi too went with Taki. 2 people sprayed glue hard. Sorry, Taki promised to take Magi away in advance. But this month I have spent quite a lot, so there is not enough money to buy more tickets for Giza. Immediately she hugged her pillow and burst into tears. 2 people had to try hard to convince. Next time will be her. Then Giza stopped crying. To the evening, 3 people teleported to the dream world again. The guy just saw Dira, was stunned to see 2 beautiful women. At the same time. No, 3 people will go explore the maze. The old man used magic to create a map inside the maze. This is a map of part of the maze. Be like the predecessors left behind. Harem also gave Taki an item. Magic to help communication. He also told them to come up with a name for their group. Taki looked into Magi's eyes, purple, like the gemstone is named amethyst. And then 3 people gathered in front of the maze gate, with other teams preparing to enter. They will talk to the old man and Harem through magic items. Go inside and see, this place is very dark. Magi creates a spirit of light. Taki found it different from the one she summoned before. Magi give 2 Magi staffs, help her learn new skills, and summon the high spirit. To the ground floor, there are ancient words on the wall. Luckily Magi can read it. 3 people go around to read more than can understand. This maze dates back to the time of the devil. Before humanity appeared, the world is covered by darkness. The creature was very weak then, and then the demons appeared. 3 people enter a room. This place is so big. Magi is ready to upgrade the staff. But wait forever, still no monster appeared. Taki also wants to upgrade the new sword, but still no chance. Suddenly, Ra's surprise attack startled him. Then she wanted to fight him for training. Upgrade sword at the same time. Scare him to death. The next morning while Taki and Magi sleeping, then something's tail brushed against his face and woke him up. When Taki opened his eyes, he saw a cat. Right in front of me, made me jump out of bed. Magi heard the noise and woke up, immediately hugging the cat, then call the name Ray. Then Ray yesterday, because I can't go with 2 people during Golden Week. The family created a copycat of themselves. She can feel any feeling I am going through, and let 2 people carry it with them. Because it's Golden Week, the train station is extremely crowded. I was worried she would get lost, so I held her hand. 2 too extremely shy to go buy souvenirs. While on the high-speed train, Magi is still in shock when it can move so fast. She immediately took the cat out to see the scenery. The moment the 2 of them have been waiting for has arrived. That is eating lunchboxes bought at home. Because he didn't know what to eat, Magi bought a 10-piece lunchbox. There are all kinds of food. And Taki's lunchbox looks plain but is delicious. When Magi wants to try Taki's dish, he was about to pick up her box, then saw her mouth open waiting. He was very surprised and a little embarrassed, so he slowly fed her. Because of the chaos all afternoon, Magi and the cat fell asleep. Taki was lost in thought. He moved to Tokyo long ago, so I don't even remember what the countryside looks like. After getting off the train, they had to take another bus. Looking out at the countryside and mountains, Taki has a strange feeling. First time, I saw this mountain when he brought me home. Then he didn't seem to be talking to AI. Seeing him like that, he gave him a bag of candy. Magi also woke him back to reality. Give me chocolate. After a while, the 2 of them arrived at the village. The fresh air here makes Magi extremely excited. Suddenly her face fell, and she pointed forward. Her first time and the cat. Seeing a cow is extremely scary. Until Taki said it was a cow. Then she remembered. Cute animals printed on milk cartons. This cow belongs to Mr. Taki. Hear the cow mooing outside. He was about to go out and see, but smiled when he saw Taki return. Magi nervously introduced himself. Taki took out the gift box he bought for his grandfather. When he thanked me, I felt a little embarrassed. He complimented Magi on her beautiful hair. Like a fairy from the dream came out, startling both of them. Suddenly he thought of something and led her to his room. Then said this room has a secret passage. Magi was very excited to go searching with the cat around the room. After searching for a while, she discovered a small door leading to the roof, with the cat put his head inside to see. She was scared by a mouse running by. Taki's grandfather called the 2 of them down for dinner. He prepared a sumptuous hot pot waiting to treat them. He also took out a bottle of wine for Taki to drink. Seeing him drink so much, Magi also drank Theo. Then he took out the gift and gave it to the Magi. Inside is a hand-woven bag for not using, so he gave it back to her as a souvenir. While washing 8C, Magi was a little drunk, so Taki invited her to go for a walk. Two people go sightseeing together, stars something that can't be seen in the city. This time Magi suddenly called out the spirits that lit up the whole area. Very beautiful. She doesn't understand why can talk to spirits in this world. While we were talking happily, Taki, say your real name. Make Raji very rustic because I always call you by your name, Sai. Turns out I misspelled my name in the dream world. So, I don't care. Magi scolded him for not telling her sooner. That night when Mr. Taki did not see the light in the room on, asked if the light bulb is burnt out. He looked inside and witnessed the scene of two people disappear into the world in dream. Even more surprising when he wasn't surprised, but wish you both have a good time. Two people were awakened by Ra immediately after, thanks to the cat avatar in Japan. She also enjoyed the delicious taste of hot pot and white wine. Taki suddenly remembered what he said near his house. There is a public bath, open in the morning. Hear that? I don't understand why Meiji and Giza took Ra's weapons. Turns out to be able to take a refreshing bath, then need to exercise vigorously before sweat. And Taki was sitting still, and was also dragged into the exercise by the two people. Then the two returned to Japan. Mr. Taki prepared a standard breakfast, Japanese for two people. Before, although I ate it every day, I didn't feel anything, but now it tastes so good. After eating, both of them carried their things and went to the bathroom. The kitten was caught by him for going to the bathroom anyway. People also do not let in. The cat could only shed tears to say goodbye to the two people. Just arrived at the reception, the old lady asked behind if that was their cat. Looking back, I saw that he had run away from the throne, just caught up. Taki bragged that this cat really wants to take a bath. Happy old lady, prepare give it its own soaking tub. While I was bathing, other old ladies also came in to bathe. Not long after she went out. Then speak local language with Taki. Make me not understand anything. Then he took the car for a ride for two people. Goodbye two people, he exclaimed. I didn't expect to see Taki so happy. He took her to the cherry blossom viewing spot. Although in the city the flowers have all fallen, but because of the different weather, the flowers here bloom slower. Taki told her to turn around and take a picture. She was amazed by the thing called telephone. Can take this photo. Magi borrows the phone, then put my arm around him and took a picture, making his face turn red. She enjoyed it very much. That took all the pictures here. In the museum, she looked closely at the guns on display. If I could bring this weapon to the other world, then don't know what will happen. Looking at Magi smiling evilly, scaring Taki. He immediately pulled her out, then see the naked child, was admiring the pile of katana swords. When visiting the structures of the former citadels, then she always thought about the war. Seeing Magi looking through the window reminded him of their old days. Also brought here by grandparents. Then the two went to the stalls to buy takozaki. When he looked over, he saw Magi, staring at me. She said that whenever she feels bored, she will look at him. Two people feel the move has only been a month, but it seems like a long time ago. Suddenly a strong wind blew. For a moment, Taki looked at Magi's wrecked car. He saw a flower petal stuck on her lips. He went to take it down. Unexpectedly, she closed her eyes and kissed him on the lips. Both of them were very shy after that. Dare not look at each other. That night, Magi saw Taki forgot to bring a towel when he took a bath. Should bring to you. She said she had something to say, but then Taki called back. He asked if it was about the kiss this afternoon. She hesitantly asked him if he had ever kissed her. I never before. He said it was his first time kissing someone else. Magi said she was happy because it was both of their first times. Made Taki's face red as apples. Soaking in the tub. While she was talking to him, He asked if the two had known each other for a long time. Magi was extremely careful not to accidentally say Ray. Two people met in a dream. Saw she was a little hesitant. He showed her a picture of Taki as a child. Look at the picture, see you like a dream world. The strange thing is that he looks so sad. He said that Taki had never smiled even once before. Taki's mother has lost all faith in life. So left. Since then, Taki was raised by his grandparents. When Magi heard Taki's sad story, she was moved to tears. He thanked her. Tell her to always be herself and not worry about anything. A spirit appeared and untied the hair, revealing her ears. He asked her to tell him about the adventure. In the dream of two people. Magi now, unable to hold back his tears. Lao came to hug him. Taki finished bathing and saw Magi, and Mr. Chuan is very happy to design like that. Suddenly he realized she had exposed her ears and signaled, "Make two people laugh." The next day, the two returned to the city, holding hands thinking about what to cook for dinner.